let's talk about painting leather edges. This is what we're gonna be working with. I've got a stack of these interior wallet panels that I'm working on right now for some 52s. And we need to ink up this inner edge right here because we're not gonna be able to do that after I sew this onto the main body panel. So if you're working on a piece that has multiple layers of leather, you're gonna wanna sand the edge down so that it's completely flat. I like to start with 150 grit sandpaper and then work your way up to 320, and then you can finish it off with just a rough piece of canvas cloth. I happen to have my Cobra MP burnisher set up with 150 grit wheel on it. So if I have a lot of pieces to do, I like to do all of the initial sanding on this, and then I move over to the sandpaper for the 320. All right, got that pretty flattened out. Now I'm gonna hit it with the 320 going in the same direction that my sanding wheel was going. With all of the pressure going onto that edge from the sanding, it tends to mushroom out the corners a little bit. So you have a couple options. You can take an edge beveler to your corners and round them off again. Or if it's not too serious, I usually just take my canvas cloth and just run my fingers up and down the corners just to push them in towards the center of the edge. Then once you feel like you've got those edges kind of turned in, then you can just make a couple final passes with the canvas cloth. Okay, now it's time for the paint. I'm using Vernice edge paint from Rocky Mountain Leather Supply. This specific one is item number 012. The color's dark brown, and it looks really good with Wicked and Craig's Buck Brown harness. As far as applicators go, there are a million different things you can use, but I've really grown to love the Craftool roller pen. They're pretty affordable. I always get really consistent results with it, but it would be worth trying out a few different things and see what works best for you. All right, and then this is where the magic happens. Not bad. Let's let it dry. All right, and it's gonna make your life a whole lot easier if you clean this pen off while the paint's still wet. I just keep a microfiber cloth on hand and wipe it down really good. And you might want to take it apart, and you wanna make sure that it's clean inside that little neck area. If there's any paint in there, then it's not gonna spin. And if it doesn't roll nicely, then this pen's pretty much just useless. You won't get a very nice edge. So you wanna put it in there and make sure that it spins nice and freely. Once you know that it does, you're good to go. This vlog's happening a little bit backwards because I'm gonna put this edge painting stuff at the beginning of the vlog, and everything else we did in the day is going after. Just in case anyone came specifically for the edge paint stuff, I wanna be able to get right to the meat of it, and then the rest of it's just kind of bonus. So let's cut to the rest of the footage from the day. Hey!
Whose idea was this? It's a good idea.
Getting kind of a late start. Kind of mad at myself, but the reward is high because I was just kind of hanging out with the fam. You know, little hot tub. All right, let's get to work. Okay, we're here at the Weber State downtown store because they're having a grand opening for a few of their new shops that are going in, like And She's Dope Too. Daily Rise has a new location now, and Ogden Made. So let's go hit it up. What's up, man? Come here, Big P.
Yeah.
Little one. How does it work?
You can just send him a picture, and then like he took this picture like probably 2 minutes before he gave us the drink. Yeah.
So download
Hazel?
before you go download their app.
That looks good.
But there it is, stock and barrel coming up.
So good. So good. That's it, wrapping it up. We're done. We need a good theme song for the end of the vlogs. It's time for comments. Can't wait to see what you wrote me. All right, last vlog. Why makers should be using video to build their brand. See what you guys had to say. Don Rose said, great video, Parker. Thanks, Don. My man Tarek from Chartermaid said, Parker, I have not used FB for years, but I will be hopping on just to be a part of this group. All right, this one's from Joshua Marlowe. He said, great video. Can't wait to see what comes out of the Maker Facebook group. Excited to get started. Right on. Thanks, Josh. And just for everyone watching that wants to be a part of that group, I hate to spend too much time mentioning this again and again because a lot of you don't care to be involved with the Facebook group, but I just have to put another little PSA out there. Keep in mind, this is not just a general leathercraft group. In fact, it really shouldn't have much to do with leathercraft at all. It's for makers who are interested in starting a vlog channel or who are already consistently vlogging, posting videos to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. This is all about building video content around your maker business or hobby. So if you're not really that interested in vlogging or posting a lot of video work, then you're really not gonna have much fun being a part of this group. I just wanted to point this out because I've already had a few people, even just today after I've laid out all the rules, a few people leaving comments, you know, like asking questions about burnishing and just certain leathercraft techniques, I just want to remind you this is not about leathercraft. It's about video, it's about vlogging. I'll put a link down in the description if you want to join up with the Facebook group. Thanks again so much for watching, you guys. I just love that you're a part of this. I'm so glad you're here. Let's stick it out. We got a lot more videos coming down the line. All right, that's it. It's late. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.